Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step.
Hello there, happy new year to you all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to share a garden tour. This is a kitchen garden tour of my mom's kitchen garden, and as you can see, there's a watering can there. We have manavos, we have the spinach. They're really grown. We have the kales. These ones are the circus ones, and kuna mpaka nduma. Wow, this was a challenge to me. I need to do farming. Okay, I ran from the best, but I rated myself to maybe 1 out of 10. So we have some carrots there, and actually the carrots are mature. The carrots are mature. They can be harvested. So she told me that she usually harvests the fresh ones for consumption, and then the rest are left there. We have coriander, we have another small carrots, and we have some spinach there. They are planted in rows. The ones and cabbages, those ones are supposed to be transplanted after some time. So they are cabbages that have already been grown and transplanted, and we also have some domas others here. What makes me love the way my mom does this, she does it with portions. She doesn't just plant anything anyhow. So like you can see here, we have a portion of kales. We're going to see a portion of cabbages. We have a portion of maize. So she does it using portions. Like now the carrots, we're looking at the carrots, and they're ready to be harvested. So we were just checking to see how much they've grown. So we even have onions, and this is a challenge to me. I need to do more than I usually do. It was a good lesson. It was a good learning experience because I learned a lot, a lot. There are things that I didn't know, but because of visiting this place, now I know how I'll be doing it. Apparently, my mom is giving me the tips of having a beautiful kitchen garden by utilizing the little amount of water that you may have, and planting systematically, or having a plan of planting whatever you want to put in your kitchen garden. When you plant them in portions, it becomes easy and also beautiful, and even easy when harvesting, because if you want to get the kales, you just go to that section and then you pluck them. The cabbages the same, so you don't have to tamper with every place. Like like you don't have to tamper with the whole kitchen garden. It's a small piece, but she has really utilized it in a magical way. I really love this. This turned out to be a very good challenge because I'm going to challenge myself. 2025, God willing, is going to be a year where I'm going to change. It's going to be a game changer for me, because I really need to apply everything that I'm getting, every little knowledge that I'm getting, because as years goes by, you keep on learning. Every day is a learning day, and it's a learning experience. So as we avoid the mistakes that we've been doing, we keep on doing better, because I never thought that I can plant ndomas in my kitchen garden, but this was a very good challenge. And bearing in mind we are heading to January, she told me that they are supposed to be harvested in dry seasons. Yeah, when the seasons are very dry, that is when they are so sweet. And now because they are mature, she told me that she's going to harvest them in January. So we're going to wait for that. As we get the vegetative pieces. I borrowed some vegetative pieces for Ndomas for me to plant. I'll make sure I do that project. Then we have some maize here. These maize are good to be harvested because she was not planting them for so that they can dry up. They are for roasting, so I think we are going to harvest them. She just said that we can harvest them today and roast them. We enjoy because we are all at home, which is a very good thing. The cabbages, a secret of cabbage, I did the nursery planting of the cabbages, and I had forgotten about mulching, which is a very important exercise. If you look at the cabbages she has planted, she has done mulching because it helps in retaining of water. When you water them, the mulch retains the water, so the water does not dry up so quickly. So it helps the cabbage to retain some water. I also learned that you can apply CAN at the base of the plant so that it matures well. You can also use urea and some pesticides because of aphids. Aphids really affect the cabbages, and I've seen this in my farm. In fact, I'm going to insert a, a picture of a cabbage that I had planted, and it was really attacked by aphids, and I had to uproot it because I thought that it would also affect the other crops, the other cabbages. So this is the mulching. It's very important. And even after using the mulch, you don't have to remove it from the farm because it decomposes. So it's going to decompose and it's going to make the humus or make the soil to be nutritious. So let me first insert that cabbage that I uprooted. These are the effects of aphids. That is how much it costed me, or the aphid costed me. I had to uproot this cabbage so that it is not going to spread. So another tip that I got is that you can mix urea with the pesticide, that one for aphids, and then you spray in your cabbages so that it is not attacked by the pests. Mwagilia tuta.
Hapana,
Usiende
kanyaga
huko,
hapa, kuna
usikanyage.
managu hapa. Kile managu maingĩ mũno na nĩ makĩrĩa
Kienyeji.
kienyeji tutaguku mali maingĩ.
Oh,
Hapana, usilete
usilete
ingine.
ingine,
Hiyo ingine
imetosha.
tumwagilie
Jioni.
kabisa. Ndio. Hiki arafu hiki nĩ kĩega nĩ kĩega. Tondũ to nginya hingo ciothe
My young boy, as usual, had to bring some water. So we just had to use the watering can to sprinkle the water in the nursery bed. We had the managu nursery bed and the spinach and cabbages. So I just brought him home some few days ago, and he now knows the use of a watering can. So he had to bring the water. So that exercise had to be done so that we tell him not to bring the water again. So I was talking about mulching. So those are some of the importance of mulching, and it also holds the microorganisms because they really need they really like a place where there is shade and the soil is more, or the soil is the soil is cool so that they can do the work of overturning the soil. Those are just some of the importance of mulching, and I'm going to put some I'm going to add some in the description so that you can look at them. So that is cabbages and mulching. It was really a good exercise, and I think I'm also going to borrow this and go and do it in my cabbages, because I have not done the mulching yet, but I did the transplanting of the cabbages, and I was just watering them without giving them anything else. So those are some of the tips that I got for cabbages. You can see that they have really grown. They are really beautiful, and they are big in size. They have others even that have already matured. I'm also going to show you that part. And that is what I learned about cabbage. So I think it was nice visiting and having the experience of knowing how I'm going to go about it, because I've never planted cabbages. I've never done the planting of cabbages, but now that I have my own kitchen garden, I want to try everything and get the experience of having all these things in my kitchen. That is the reason as to why it is really a challenge for me to make sure that I do all these things. So let me take you to where we have other cabbages, the ones that are grown. So we have some small spinach. We have some kales. These are the circus ones. I had already told you that. And going on, we have some onions up there. So these are other cabbages. You can see that they are mature. These ones are mature. And we have some onions down there. Yeah, those are onions, spring onions. They have really grown. Hey! What? Niĩ ndathiĩ kũrĩma. Ndathiĩ kũrĩma. One, two, three, four, five, six. We had some other cabbages here. My mom is telling me that we have already eaten those ones. Those ones are the ones that she prepared for us for the festive season. I think she got 3 of them. They were as big as the one that I've shown you here. And the others are mature. So when the importance of having these things in your kitchen garden is that you get them at your own time, when you feel like you want to consume that thing fresh from the farm. You just go to the kitchen garden, you pluck it, you prepare for your people. That's the nicest thing of having a kitchen garden, because you don't have to go to the market 3 days prior or send someone to go get them for you. So I really find it good when you're having these things in your farm, because they don't take long to, in fact, these things don't take long to mature. And another secret I got from my mom is that if you can be able to plant these things in portions and in intervals, that is, if like these cabbages are already mature, the ones that are done mulching are not yet mature, but they're in the process. So by the time she's done consuming these ones, the other ones are going to be mature. Then from those ones, she has others that she has already transplanted, and also she has others, the ones that we were watering with a watering can. They are not yet even transplanted. They are still in the nursery bed, which is one row. So I got the secret of planting these things in intervals, just to ensure that if it is cabbage, you don't lack a cabbage in your kitchen garden for consumption at any given time. I really learned that. So you just don't plant once and then when you harvest, you don't end up having any other carrots. You can see the spring onions. They've really grown so well. So you just come and pluck them and start preparing whatever you want to prepare. The importance of having the spring onions over the bulb ones. The bulb ones usually take time before you harvest them because you have to wait for them to mature. But the spring ones, you can pluck the leaves and go start cooking with them. And the more as you pluck the leaves, they continue growing as long as you don't uproot it. If there are so many, you can maybe have an option of uprooting, but if you don't necessarily have to uproot if you don't need the uprooted one. You just take the leaves, that is the spring leaves, and then you go and prepare food with them. And they make the food to be so delicious. And most of the foods are going to require the spring onions over the bulb ones. And before they grow, you can maybe use the bulb ones as you wait for them to mature. But once they are grown, you don't have to go to the market and purchase you don't have to go and purchase the spring onions. So we are still going on with our tour. So we still have some spinach, and these are the cabbages I was telling you about. After the ones that are done mulching, these are others that she has planted. You can see that these ones have not even started forming the cabbage itself. So this ensures that she has a continuous supply of cabbage all through the year. So this is the fence. By the way, my mom's kitchen garden has masheveve nini fence. These are also they're also greens that you can prepare mokimo with, or even ugali. Nowadays people take it with ugali. And by the way, I cooked it once and I used cream while preparing. It's a game changer. They are very nice. So these are managos. We have some tomatoes there. These are kales, but these are curry kales. If you have not watched my video for planting curry kales, kindly go back and watch. The first farming video I did those ones, planting curry kales. These are spaghetti. We have some spinach, more spinach on this side. We have more managos. These ones are different from the other ones. So we usually have two types of managos. And she has even planted maize. You can see. So after we consumed the other maize, the ones that I was showing you, I'll take you back there and show you that we have already harvested and roasted them. So we came back. Now there's other maize that is going to mature after those ones. So this is to ensure that she has continuous supply of whatever she's farming or whatever she's having in the kitchen garden, which was a very good lesson for me. So these are the curry kales. She has two different types of kales, the circus ones and the curry kale ones. Yep. So this is the second, the small piece of kitchen garden that she's having. So this is a fence. So if you want the green vegetable leaves, you just come and pluck them. That is what she has planted as the fence, which is very encouraging, by the way. I tried planting this green nini, but it didn't do well. So we have rosemary here. One of my sister loves that, to put it in tea. She really loves the rosemary. I was asking them for the secret of planting the rosemary, because I've done it twice and it's not growing in my piece of kitchen garden. So my brother was telling me that sometimes it's tricky for you to plant, but I'm going to get one from them. And plant them. I'm just taking you back to the main kitchen garden to show you how we harvested the maize. And this is I'm going to show you the effect of having chicken in the farm. So they have fed on that cabbage, but all in all belong to the same farmer. That is a brief kitchen garden tour of my mom's place. So next time when I come, I'll make sure I film, because we are going to get it in another design, because if there's something like my mom does is crop rotation. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe, like, and share.